Okay, so my Whip Warriors, here's the introduction. Tonight we premiere American Survivor. So there's an overlap. So there are some exceptions on this game. If you're going to play both Australian and US Survivor stitching. Um, American Survivor has 3 teams. We're starting off with, and I'm probably going to say I'm wrong, so until I hear them tonight, I'm going to take my best guess. It's Siva, which is orange, Lagi, which is purple, and Value, probably Value. They're the green team, okay? That's all I know so far. So you're going to need to pick a whip for each team. Here's the caveat: if you're not in Whip Warriors or you're not playing both Australian and US Survivor stitching, pick whatever you want. If you are in the group and you are playing, though, and you are playing both Australian and US Survivor, there's no double dipping. So you need your whips for Australia. Right now we're 2 teams. So if you have, let's say, okay, in US or in Australian Survivor, my 2 teams, Brain and Brawn, are Modern Folk Embroidery, Fruits of Plenty, and Buffet Mat by Unconventional Cross Stitch. I cannot turn around right now and go, okay, orange will be Modern Folk Embroidery, Fruits of Plenty. We're not going to do double dipping this time. So, I'll check with Lisa. The only exception may be like if you're going to do all of your stitching. Like if I picked Modern Folk Embroidery and let's say like this week for Australia, I have to do 700 stitches on that piece. If we turn around tonight and let's say Team Orange is that piece and I have to do another, let's say 500 stitches, if I end up doing 1200 stitches, if that counts. Right now I'm going to say it doesn't. So pick 3 separate stitches. The other thing we did is, and then you'll need your idle piece. So if you find an idle, if they play an idle, if the idle goes home in somebody's pocket, that's a piece that you stitch on. We did do the three recommended tiers of stitching. So if you're new to the island, it's 100 stitches for reward, 100 stitches for immunity, and 200 stitches if your team has to send somebody home. If you're a seasoned player, it is 200 for reward, 200 for immunity, 300 for elimination. If you're a veteran, you're the expert survivor, the ultimate survivor. It would be 300, 300, 400. Okay. I will be playing at the seasoned level, so 200, 200, 300. Okay. As of right now. Fingers crossed I can keep up. This is a lot of stitching right now. Now, Australian Survivor does seem to be going, because they have 3 episodes a week, it does seem to be going much at a faster pace to get through the season than US Survivor. Okay. So for me, my orange piece that I pulled out is the Self Love Sampler by Birdie's Crossing. Because I went back and forth, and in keeping with the goal of Whip Warriors, and the goal of the Whip Warriors is to get you moving on your current whips, not to start new things. So at first I was going to work on themed ornaments, like I was going to assign a theme to each of the teams and work on ornaments for my ficus here at the office. I have decided to work on 3 whips that I would like to make some good progress on this year. Really 4. So for Team Siva, which is orange, I will be working on the Self Love Sampler by Birdie's Crossing. And I think that's a great piece. I love that piece. So hopefully, and it would be great to see a finish on that this year. Um, the next one up is Team Lagai, the purple team, the purple team. I am gonna plug in Lady Justice because my Lady Justice by Mirabilia. I would love to see her in my office on my wall with my SCOTUS bar admissions and things like that. I'm doing color conversion on her because Law is purple, so her sash is in shades of purple on mine, um, and her gown is shades of black and gray. So um, to me, that just matched well. And then for my green team of Team Balu, I will be working on my mashup of the Brooks Books Wizard of Oz characters that I'm doing in conjunction with my center book piece. Um, and obviously green for Emerald Island, the Emerald City. Um, and that's a gift this year, so I really would like to get that done as well. So hopefully, realistically, all three of these pieces will be finishes for me. And my Australian Survivor, my goal is to have a finish on Modern Folk Embroidery and on my idol piece. So, um, hopefully with some good stitching through Survivor, if I keep up with all of my stitching, which I should be able to. I might get a little bit behind here or there, but I usually can catch those up. Um, we'll see several finishes through the end of this season's games. That would be exciting. For my idol piece, though, for U.S. Survivor, I'm going to pick back up the Courage Cell that Pam from Just Keep Stitching started in commemoration of her breast cancer diagnosis and beating breast cancer several years ago. I think it's been like 10 plus years. So super excited to get that working on. I am also not doing, mine's not pink, for those of you who know me. So on the idle piece, if they find an idle, you stitch 100 stitches on that piece. If they use an idle, like the week that they actually use it, which may not be the same week that they find it, you'll stitch 200 stitches. If that idle goes home in somebody's pocket because nobody used it, then you stitch 300 stitches in that piece. Um, so that's where we're at. So tonight is a 2-hour premiere. I will come back at you tomorrow. Sorry, Kim, probably wearing black hoodie, my black hoodie, because I get to work from home tomorrow. I'm in just really focused on paperwork. I'm in between court hearings right now, so we're sneaking this in. Um, I'll come back at you tomorrow to give you the recap of who's doing what and where your stitches go. So let me know what you guys are stitching. I think that's the exciting part. I love to see what other people are picking to stitch. It's sort of, I have to keep my pocketbook in check because, I am getting older. There's only, who knows how long I have left. And I got unconventional cross stitch buffet mat. That's 360,000 stitches. What the heck? Yikes. That's the only one I'm not expecting even to get close to a finish. I'm hoping for maybe 2 pages finished. And I'm on a half a page right now. So I'm hoping to get that page finished and then at least one more through this game. Or make a good dent on the next page. I am not, but some of these other ones, we may be seeing some, like I said, we may be seeing some finishes. The other thing that I also do is, and I set myself up for this, is if right now they're a team one, once we move to individuals, I do take those team pieces and make them a player piece. I don't just like totally switch out everything. I just keep plugging away at those goals. So we may again see Australian Survivor going to individuals this next week, but I don't know. So that's where we're at. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I know you guys are going to get sick of me, but hopefully not. So again, let me know what you're stitching and we'll catch you up tomorrow.